Joining me now for more is Curt Knox, Amanda's father, who has been with her from the very start on this legal battle. Curt, it's great to see you again after all these years. Just got to get your reaction to the verdict.
Well, I think we're all very, very disappointed. The objective was to try to get Amanda's name cleared of everything. So, right now, she's very disappointed. We're very disappointed. And the next step is going to be the appeals process to their Supreme Court.
She had said before the trial that she hoped to finally clear her name, and that in the eyes of some people, she said, quote, "It is proof that I'm a liar and an unsavory person and have something to hide." She has clearly really wanted to undo that damage, that perception of her that still persists.
That's absolutely right. Most people, the way this case has gone, it's very much either you believe in her innocence or you believe that she's guilty. And this one last piece would allow her to be completely cleared of anything that ever took place in Italy related to this very, very, bad situation.
Amanda accused Patrick Lumumba only after a 9-hour-long overnight interrogation where she had no lawyer. There was no competent translator. She barely spoke Italian at the time. The European Court of Human Rights has ruled that interrogation was a violation of her rights, citing intense psychological pressure that the police applied. At one point, they even slapped her.
Yeah, that's correct. You have to remember, she was a 20-year-old, her first time abroad, barely knew the language, and then she was always brought up to, try to help the police and, do what they're looking for. And just to have them turn on her was, very unfortunate and something that she just didn't believe was happening.
Yeah, she said today in court that she was, quote, "a scared girl deceived by police." She called that interrogation the worst night of her life.
And would agree 100%. It's a very unfortunate circumstance, and at this stage of the game, we just have to look forward and try to keep that light on to where she can be cleared of everything related to this whole circumstance.
Have you spoken to her since the guilty verdict was handed down?
She and I have been texting back and forth, but I haven't spoken to her on the phone. But she was very, very upset. She had really high hopes of getting her name completely cleared.
Why do you think the court didn't agree, especially given the European Humanitarian Court?
That's a question that I think is going to be answered in what they refer to as the motivation. You heard her attorney, Carla Della Vedova, mention that they need the motivation in order to prepare the appeal that would go to the next level.
This all happened when Amanda was 20 years old. She's 36 now, married, mother of 2 kids. Can you believe this is still going on?
No, it's very different. The United States judicial system and the Italian judicial system are very different. Plus, you add in the European Court of Human Rights, which really kind of looks over the entire EU, and Italy being one of those countries. So it's going to continue for at least another year or two as we pursue, an appeal at the Supreme Court level.
What is your lawyer? When I saw Carlo Della Vedova, the lawyer who represented her today, he was the same lawyer representing her in the murder trial, right? I seem to remember him.
Yep. He's been with her since day one.
Since the very start.
Yeah, and so, he still has the same white hair that he always did.
Yeah, he does. He hasn't changed a bit.
No.
I have to wonder how much Amanda has changed in this whole experience. I know she works hard now on behalf of exonerated people, but this is something that has continued, as we see today in that courtroom, to hang over her. Does anybody ever really get over something like this?
I think she has worked through a number of the personal things, and what she's tried to do is take what has happened to her and try to educate people on how to deal with situations and how to try to take something positive out of this, and also pursue wrongful convictions. and educate people related to those.
Yeah, she's going to have to tell her those two little children of hers one day about this enormous, long, very traumatic chapter of her life. That's going to be hard.
Well, no doubt. And that's one of the reasons she wanted to have her name completely cleared so that she could tell her kids, you know, this happened, but I had nothing to do with it. And so now we're continuing to try to go to that next level to get it done.
Curt Knox, great to see you again. Keep us posted. We'll want to continue to cover this story. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.